Hey and welcome to Not Only Hollywood. Today I'm going to do an audio commentary of Human Pork Chop from 2001. This is a Hong Kong crime movie. I have reviewed the movie on my channel, so you can check that out if you want to. Human Pork Chop is based on a true story that happened in Hong Kong in 1999. What the movie is about is something I'm going to tell you while I'm watching it for the second time. So I'm going to start the movie now. So just to be clear, when I laugh at the movie. I'm not laughing about what happened to the poor woman. You can compare this case to the Japanese Junko Furuta case, if you know about that case. I think the Junko Furuta case was much worse, but the Hello Kitty murder and the Junko Furuta murder feels very similar, especially when you read about what happened to them, how they were tortured and all that stuff. So here we have the police and they are entering an apartment. This movie isn't good. It shouldn't have been made, and the same can be said about the three Japanese movies they have made about Junko Furuta. Movies like this are just made to make money. They don't care about the victim and the family at all. So the policewoman doesn't like the smell in the apartment. So the police are searching for something in the apartment. We don't know what they are searching for. We don't know what they are doing there. But maybe someone told them about what happened in the apartment. I'm not sure. And there are some drugs and a photograph, and that's the main leader. And suddenly a doll fell to the floor, and out of the doll's head came a human skull. And the title says Human Pork Chop. So the police found a skull in a Hello Kitty doll. So that was the reason why the case is called Hello Kitty murder, I think it was. And there is the group of cops again. They are in the elevator. So now they are targeting a suspect. They have a lead. They are outside the door. There we have a woman with a bad attitude. You can tell that she's a criminal. And there we have the leader of the gang who killed the woman. And now the cops runs into the apartment and arrests the leader. You, sir, you are under arrest. And now they are interrogating him. I guess he's gonna deny everything. So the dead woman worked for the man the cops suspects have killed her. And there is the girlfriend of the leader of the gang. So the police are just questioning them. They try to connect the deceased to this group. One thing I have to give Human Pork Chop compared to the Junko Furuta movies is that the actors in Human Pork Chop is so much better than the terrible actors in all of the three movies the Japanese made about Junko Furuta. So now they have turned off the heat and they are trying to freeze out a confession. And the leader of the group, I have seen him in other Hong Kong movies. I think he has starred in over 100 movies or something. And there we have the woman who was killed. She has a bad attitude. And she sounds like a man when she talks. And she's not attractive. It's almost like a man has dubbed her. As you can see now, I'm smiling. It's not of what happened in reality, but what I'm seeing here, how they portray this woman. When I watched this movie the first time, I didn't feel sorry for the poor woman. She is nasty. And when you don't feel sorry for her, you know you're watching a bad movie. What's the matter, Gigi? Why are you free? They are talking to the leader of the group that killed her. We have no place to go. They want something to drink. Oh, they're going to work there. Why not? I don't have any place to live, so they are going to work there. I think you've been kicked out by your boyfriend, am I right? Just one word, yes or no. Brother Hawk. She's so nasty. As many days you like, you know my rules. Come on, this is not my first day. Let's talk later, do you want it? Brother Hawk, do you have any empty room? The last one, Brother Hook. So the leader is called Hook. Brother Hook, will you join us later? Oh, she's so nasty. Look at that attitude and that voice. And she's doing some drugs, I think. She's a drug addict and a prostitute. And there are two men, Brother Hook. So they are working for Brother Hook. They are some bad men. They are wearing sunglasses while it's dark outside. They are so cool. So Brother Hook went into the room where the girls are and did some drugs with them. Brother Hook seems like a decent guy. Just follow his rules. That shouldn't be so hard. And Brother Hook has fallen asleep with the two women. And one of the guys who Brother Hook talked to walks into the room. And the man walks up to the woman with the manly voice, and he wakes the woman up and tells her that he wants to have some fun with her. What's the matter? And they have taken a trip into the bathroom, and they are doing it. Oh, that voice. You should be glad that you don't hear her manly voice. Here comes the sleaziness, Hong Kong sleaziness. I guess this is a category 3 movie. And back to the interrogation. So the police tells Brother Hook that Gigi has become their, what do you call it, crown witness. So her name is Grace, the woman who was murdered. So he names two other persons that had something to do with the murder. My wife didn't kill her, so he tries to protect his wife. I thought she was his girlfriend. And the wife starts telling the story. And the wife has a bad attitude. She has the right face. You want to punch her in the face. So the wife tells her that Grace owed the husband money. And here we have Grace again and the Brother Hook. A customer. Brother Hook has a customer. And he shows him the room. You got a customer. And there we have Grace. I hope her name is Grace. What's wrong with you? What do you look like? Well, she looks like fish. Do some makeup. Why makeup this late? And she smokes up to you. Oh my god. What a terrible, not prostitute, but a sex worker. What the hell? You get me this jinx? Do you think I'm a fool? The customer isn't happy. I don't mind her ugliness, but better dress up. You think we can make a living like this? Damn it, damn it. What a picky moron. Oh, that attitude. So there's not possible to feel sorry for the character in this movie. So she ruins his reputation. And she wants to go to bed. I've told you, look at your face. What does he want? He just pays few hundred bulks. I can't afford buying cosmetics. Oh my god. Give me a cigarette. Oh my. It's crazy that they created such a character like her, Grace. And Brother Hung walks out. Brother Hung, Brother Hook. I can't remember what his name was. I think it was Brother Hook. Brother Hook, yes. Haka. She calls him Brother Haka. She walks into his room. She's hungry. She wants something to eat, but Brother Hook is sleeping, and she discovers his wallet. Don't steal money from that wallet, stupid woman. And there we have the two men and the friend of Grace, and they wake up Brother Hook. Brother, do you want some tea? Brother Hook, where is Grace? She can't find Grace. Oh my. Brother Hook, where is the lighter? My lighter. Oh, he checks his wallet. He discovers that someone has stolen a few grand. Oh no, now he's angry. We know who stole the money. That bee stole it. If I get her, she will pay for it. So I don't feel anything for Grace. I feel more sorry for this man who took her in and was kind to her. You brought that girl here, you fix it for me, he tells the friend. Poor Brother Hook. He's the victim. Brother Hook is a kind man. He takes Grace in, and that's the thanks he gets. She steals money from Brother Hook, and he slaps the friend of Grace. He's so angry. He can't tolerate people stealing from him. He's foaming. And back to the interrogation. So the police tells the wife of the leader that they have witnesses that saw them beat up poor Grace on the street. So she tells the cop that they discovered Grace when they were at the cinema in Bangkok. And there is Grace with her friend at a nightclub. Or is that her friend? But that's Grace. So she works as a hostess or something at the club. My name is Grace. I'm so hot. I steal money from Brother Hook, a kind man, a gentleman. No, not a gentleman. So she just talks to the customer. And he wants to touch her, but she won't allow that. You know, Grace has dignity, or she wants money. Oh, that voice. And now he doesn't want anything to do with her. I don't want you here. If you want, go home to squeeze your mom. Oh, she has a bad attitude. She's taking some drugs again. Is that crack? I think that's crack. Grace, what's wrong with you? You are complained by the customers again. Hong Kong subtitles, best in the world. You are not willing to serve. Would you be good? Why don't you go and serve that bee? What the hell do you mean? You beg me for the vacancy. You don't want to make money, but I do. But Grace wants to smoke some crack. Mom, don't be heartless to me. I have a baby and I owe others much money. Well, at least I can say this. In the Junko Furuta movies, Junko Furuta didn't have any personality at all. Grace, in this movie, she has a lot of personality. The most disgusting personality you can think of. And there is Grace out on the streets, and a man runs up to her and says, Grace, can you give me some money? Come on, I have to go to Macau. I'm not your bank, you nuts. Why do you reject me? You better rob for money. Wait a moment. And there is Brother Hook. She has seen him, and Brother Hook and his two goons runs after her. Oh no, she fell. And they are kicking her. And she's, with her manly voice, help, help me, help me. And the man who walked up to Grace tries to intervene, but Brother Hook tells him that don't be nosy. She is my girlfriend. Oh, so, yeah, your girlfriend. Good, your girlfriend owes me money. Brother Hook gives him the crazy eyes. Together with interest, 20,000 Hong Kong dollars. Will you pay for her? I don't have that much money. So it's none of your business. Any problem? No. Get lost now. And they beat up Grace. And I'm not going to say poor Grace. Dear Hideaway, I just want to pay you money after getting my salary. So he gives her a week to pay him with interest. If you don't show up, you'll know the result. And he takes a toilet brush and washes her dirty face, and the other guy spits on her. And back to the interrogation. The wife tells the story. Brother Hook and his two goons are waiting for Grace outside where she lives. Joe, that dog is really pretty. Whose dog is it? So the two goons have discovered a dog. Miss, your dog is really pretty. Isn't it an expensive one? It's about 7,000 Hong Kong dollars. That's expensive. May I touch it? Mind your hands. Never mind. Since you like it, would you please take a look at it? I would like to buy something. Sure. And they are laughing. This is a pretty dog. What's in your mind? What do you say? As I said, so they have picked up the dog and they are looking for something. They find a bag. They put the dog in the bag and smashes the bag into the wall. So they are killing the dog. Welcome to Hong Kong Category 3 movie. And there's blood splatter on the wall. So now the movie tells us how crazy and evil and effed up in their mind they are. And there's the owner. She calls for her dog and she sees the bag with a lot of blood on the ground. While Brother Hook is just smoking and he doesn't care about anything. And they just walked away. There we have a red Hong Kong taxi. There is Grace. Grace is outside. And there is Brother Hook. Hook is looking for her. Let's go. So his two goons found her. And there is Brother Hook. Brother Hook slaps Grace. Nice to see you. I do want to see you. I'll give you 500 first as interest, okay. 500 as my taxi fare. Don't harm her face. If she's hurt, how can she whore? 2 more days for you if you don't pay. So Brother Hook is a nice man again. He's a gentleman. He gives Grace 2 days to pay up. So I don't want you to say anything bad about Brother Hook. He's a good person in this movie. He hasn't done anything wrong. If you don't pay, I'll throw you down from the roof. And the sad thing is that I feel sorry for Brother Hook. He needs that money. Why he needs that money is something I don't understand. It wasn't that much money. I think it was around $500 in total. But I think that was with interest. The impression I get of Brother Hook is that he's a man that can't tolerate thieves, especially when someone steals from him. That turns him into a psycho. And there is Brother Hook again with his 2 goons. I've got something urgent to do, fix her for me, so he sends his 2 goons. Otherwise burn her family to death. So 2 days have gone now. And there is Grace. She's in her apartment and they are trying to get in. Stop pretending, open the door. And there is the mother, grandmother. She won't open the door. They will wake the baby up. He'll be scared. Wait a moment. Did she have a baby? I thought she was pregnant or something. I didn't remember that she had a baby. And now Grace opens the door. Why are you so nosy out there? What? I want you to pay the debt. I've got no money now. Oh, and Grace tells them that she will pay after a few days. Dare you close the door? If you close it, I'll burn your family to death. You want to put my family to death? All right, I'm coming out. Finally, okay. So they are taking her down to the ground floor to talk with her. Oh no, they are taking her to Brother Hook, and he slaps her. Don't be that cocky. Set me free. I am now following. Back to the interrogation, and the wife tells the cop what happened next. She knows it all. On that day, my husband needed money. She had no money. Hands off me. She never intended to pay that money back to poor Brother Hook. And there is Brother Hook's wife, so they are now in his apartment. Poor Brother Hook. Here she is. Brother Hook is eating. Maybe he hasn't eaten for days because she hasn't paid the money back. Brother Hook. I guess he's gonna flip out after a few minutes. They are all eating. And Grace is smiling. What? Oh. It seemed like Grace was taking some food and started eating, but it was the wife. Sister Yin, breakfast time. So the wife is named Yin. And they have a baby, an infant, it seems. Brother Hook looks at Grace with angry eyes. Hello, Brother Hook. And he pours water into her hair. I think it's hot water. It hurts. I guess it's hot water. I don't think cold water will hurt. And they start beating her up. Why are you crying? The baby is pissing. Send him to your mother's place. He's more interested in beating up Grace than taking care of the baby, and he tells Grace that she owns him 10,000 Hong Kong dollars, but with interest it has doubled to 20,000. She was so greedy, I think she stole all of his money that he had in his wallet. Greedy, stupid, and rude. That's Grace, and they beat her up, kick her and kick her. I'll send you paper money if you don't pay me. Lock her up in the room. So if I remember correctly, they locked her inside the apartment for 30 days before she died. And now they have tied her up. We have a human sandbag here now. They are punching her. I'm sorry, but remember what I told you. The reason why I'm smiling and laughing is because of how despicable the Grace character is in this movie. It's impossible to feel sorry for her. She's just a bad person. And the Brother Hong didn't do anything wrong before she stole all of his money. And now Brother Hong is having a good time, drinking, taking some drugs. They are partying while Grace rests after being used as a human punching bag. Wait a moment, there's Grace, she's smoking. So now Grace is fine again. That actress isn't good at selling her injuries. She's no Shawn Michaels. Want some? Yes, I do. So one of them asks her if she wants some crack. Joe. Oh, Joe, what a gentleman you are. Want some? Drink half dozen of beer units in 3 minutes. Joe, how can I finish it in 3 minutes? Well, and Joe tells her, if not, you are not getting any crack. And Grace starts drinking. And they are laughing. Drink it, finish it, drink it, finish it. Come on, Grace, drink it. Drink all of it. And they all have crazy eyes. And Grace is having problems now. Drink it. Why don't you help her? It's finished, Joe. She made it, and Joe, as the gentleman he is, gives Grace the crack. Well, I don't agree with that decision. She doesn't deserve it. I want to go to the toilet, says Grace. Toilet. I've drunk so much beer, I'm full. Let her go. Joe, fix your eyes on her. Oh, she tried to run away, but Joe stopped her and asks, where are you going? And she tells Joe that she didn't find the toilet. And boss, that bee wanna escape. Oh no, no, I just can't find the toilet. Oh no, Brother Hook. He's so disappointed again. Brother Hook was nice to her. Damn it, I let you take drugs and let you piss, and you want to fool me? You want to escape? And she's like, no, 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 I'm just looking for the toilet. I don't want to piss now, and he tells her to piss on the carpet. Want to piss or not? No, I'm pissing now. Oh no. She didn't pull down her pants. Oh, there is the urine. coming out of her pants. Oh, Brother Hook is laughing. I'm glad that Brother Hook is laughing. He's such a nice man. And now they have tied up Grace. Are you hungry? And there's the other guy who never takes off his sunglasses. Want to eat something? The man is so cool. He takes Grace outside. If you want to eat, just keep your mouth shut. Do you want to steal? No, my boss gave me 100 Hong Kong dollars, but he wants products 5 times than that, see? Brother Hook is a smart man. So they're going to steal. How much are they going to steal? Oh, the guy with the sunglasses broke a lot of bottles, so the cash lady left Grace that was going to pay for her items. What's wrong? He ruined everything. It's not done by me. That bee did that and ran away. And Grace fills up her bags and runs. So she stole most of the things she had in her basket. You are quite smart, so now they are smiling and laughing. Luckily you didn't run, otherwise I'll break your legs. I didn't intend to run, otherwise I would have gone. I haven't spent a penny, so he kept the 100 Hong Kong dollars. He's a rich man. So now we are back to the interrogation again. There's the wife. In fact, we treated her nice. Sometimes we ate together. She was dirty and I let her take bath. I trust of not beating her. How about them? Oh. Yes, but they just wanted to play with her. Sometimes they had gone too far. I heard that they played the dripping game with her. That's to melt a straw and let the melted plastic drop on her thigh. What's next? They said Grace seemed to enjoy it. So that was something they also did with Junko Furuta. That they dripped some plastic or something on her legs. And now Grace is eating, while Brother Hook is playing cards with his wife and best friends. Oh my God, Grace is hungry. She eats everything. She has worked so hard. She has stolen all the food. Look at that. Finished, tidy up now. And now Joe is angry. Stop eating, do the cleanup now. Grace told him that I wasn't finished. Stop dealing, it's time for excitement. And now they are smoking crack again. And the wife is looking at Grace. She looks a little evil. What do you want to play, Grace? Coming, it's time for excitement now. Grace is just, yeah, more crack. Why do you come out? For excitement? Damn you. Get lost. Oh, they laugh at her. Pretend to the penguin? Hide yourself in the refrigerator? What? And they are just laughing. The crackheads, we are friends, aren't we? Hide yourself. Oh my god. That's excitement. Go now. So Grace goes into the refrigerator. It's funny and they're laughing. Oh, Grace is in the refrigerator. But they can't close the door. Here's a penguin. Can I come out now? I am freezing. Oh my god. Okay, that acting was pretty brutal. And it wasn't funny at all. Poor refrigerator. Had to have Grace inside of it. And the party is over. I didn't know I could have no money. Oh, the subtitles is destroying my brain. So they are beating up Grace again. Don't you know that? Do you want to fool me? B, how dare you to fool me? How dare you fool us? You didn't have any money to pay us at all. Brother Hook isn't saying anything. He just looks at her. No, Brother Hook, oh no. I thought I had money, that's why I asked them to go. I think I'll have money tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow, okay? Don't trust her, Brother Hook. Yeah, he slapped her. How dare you fool me? I didn't fool you, and he slaps Grace 10 times in the face. Aren't you fooling me? No. Oh, Brother Hook hates liars and thieves. But does he know that Grace and his friend stole all the items they brought back? And there is the guy with the sunglasses again, without the sunglasses, in fact. He whispers something to Grace. What is he whispering? This is so intense. Deal? And the girl wakes up the wife and asks her if she has any straws, and the wife asks why, and she tells her that I want to play dripping game with her. Oh, are you crazy? And she gives her the straws, and Grace is shaking. She lies on the floor, laughing, has a lighter in her hand, and they are burning a straw and playing the dripping game on her leg, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I think they have given her some crack because Grace is just laughing. So that was the same thing they did to poor Junko Furuta. It's funny again. And now the wife discovers them. And she's, what are you doing? Game over. Let's make love. I love it. Is Grace. So the wife stopped them. But why did she give her the straws then? She told her that she was going to play the dripping game. And the wife is just, starting to look a little concerned about the poor Grace and her health. And some sad music is playing. Does it hurt? Give a call to your family. Why are you always the same? Bad attitude. Can't you change? You have a son now. Oh, so she has a son. So she has a son, and when the movie tells us that, we are supposed to feel sorry for this character, but sorry, I can't feel sorry for this character at all. Remember, the character, not the real person that this happened to. I don't know anything about her as a person, but I know Grace, the character, and she is just awful. And now Joe and his friend are both wearing sunglasses, and they are inviting a customer in to his apartment. Want some bread? Are they going to sell Grace? So they take him to Grace. He wanted the young girl, but she's taken. Boss, this way, please. Get up. It's time to work. Serve your guest. And he's like, oh my god, what's that? The stench. Smell? I don't think so. And there is Grace. Oh my god. What's the matter, Joe? It's time to work. And he's, are you kidding? You offered this woman to me? He's in shock. Boss, she's great. She's just like you owning. Oh, 200 only. That's a deal. Nuts, you enjoy it. Listen to me. I don't want such ugly woman. Keep it for yourself. I don't want it. And he's 30% discount, 35% discounts, and she's just yawning. Oh. You are nuts, you are useless. Men aren't interested in you at all. This is more like a comedy. Go and take a bath. She has a bad attitude. She picks her wounds, and he wants her to take a bath. And he pushes her to the floor, and she screams with a manly voice, oh! And he steps on her fingers while she yells, no, Joe, it hurts. And he just crunches her hand. It hurts, Joe, stop stepping on me, please. All Joe wanted was her to take a bath, and she has that attitude. A despicable character. They are so nice to her. It hurts, no. B, you need a lesson. How dare you not obedient to me? I'll stop, I'll go bathing. Stop stepping on me, it hurts. And she's, oh, stop stepping on me. This is a terrible movie, but a funny movie. And there is the wife again. She feels sorry for Grace. You better pay us money and go home. But how can she pay when she can't go outside? And she doesn't have any customer that want to sleep with her. Do you still take me as your friend? I'm not the boss, you know. I know. If I have money, sure I will pay back, but I don't. Well, then you shouldn't steal money, especially not money from Brother Hook, who's a gentleman. A man with honor. Wants some medicine, so the wife gives her some medicine. Hurry up, I want to... What the F? Hurry up, I want a stool. That's the youngest woman in the group. And there is Joe. No, is that Joe? No, that's not Joe. What's the matter with you? I want a stool, so go ahead. You didn't flush the toilet. I did, but I failed. It's stuffed. Oh my, that was a brown toilet. I hope no one is going to eat from that toilet. There is Joe, handsome Joe. And Grace is sleeping, and Joe walks in. What is Joe thinking? He wakes up Grace, and Grace is, "What's the matter?" You stink so badly. Oh my. What's the matter? Come here. Pump the toilet. He wants Grace to pump the toilet. You don't have to be that mean to me. Where is the pump? Use your hands. Oh, Grace. Hands. Damn you. Are you pumping with your hands or not? And now she puts her hand into the toilet. I can't. Why are you so cocky? And he shoves her whole head into the toilet. And he laughs. And he pulls her up again and he laughs. Eat all these feces for me. How? And he has some crazy eyes. I'd squeeze you to death. So he threatens her to eat the feces, or else he's going to kill her. And she's like, "No, I will eat feces." Yeah, that reminds me of that Italian movie, Salo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Oh, she picks up a good fat one. And there is the other guy. What's the matter? She's not willing to pump the toilet. That's why I asked her to eat feces. And they all laugh. And there is the wife again. And she's like, "What? Have you had enough fun?" She's the party crasher. Take a bath. Oh. Okay, that's disgusting. So Joe took the newspaper with feces on it. I'm not sure where they found that feces. Did one of them take a dump in the living room and took the newspaper and smeared some extra feces on Grace's face? Grace has had a bad day, but now she is clean. She has taken her bath, and she should have done it the first time they asked her to do it. "Joe, I have taken a bath, but you still stink," he tells her. "Go into the closet. Go in and sleep." And Grace, "I'm used to sleep over there. I asked you to go in." Back to the interrogation. "Why did she die? How long did she stay there?" "I really don't know," says the wife. "Stop pulling off a stunt. Speak up now." "Maybe she was too weak. She couldn't stand the ice." The ice? What do you want? Back to Grace. And the wife lets her out. Grace is crying. And Grace says that she wants to leave. "I can't let you go. Can't you let me leave before they wake up?" "All right, wait, I'll fetch you a glass of water." Oh, I don't feel sorry for Grace. I'm sorry, but I can't feel sorry for this character. It's not possible. And now Grace pukes. "Hubby, why not ask her to eat with us?" So they are eating. "All right. Brother Hook is a good man. Come out and eat. She's in the toilet. I don't know what she's doing inside. What the hell?" So the young girl is the girlfriend to the cool guy in sunglasses. And Grace has fainted. And the wife is concerned. She yells for her husband. Hubby, hurry up. What's the matter? Come on. She's just pretending. Leave her alone. Let's go. No, she's unconscious. And Joe and the man with the sunglasses checks her out. She's just pretending. They are doctors. And you should always listen to your doctor. It stinks. Take her back to her room. Hurry up. Grace is sleeping and she's still alive. It's sad to think about how they portray this character. It's so despicable to make a movie like this and portray the poor woman who was killed like this. It's so sad. Just like Junko Furuta and the movies they made about her, how they portrayed her. She didn't have any personality, while Grace has a lot of personality, but she's an awful human being. Joe check if the girl is awake or not, and now Grace is pretending to sleep again, but she was just awake. And they are leaving the apartment, so maybe Grace finds out that now she can escape. Or is she looking for something else? And she's searching for something. Is it crack she's searching for? Grace isn't the smartest person in the world. Oh yeah, she found some crack and she's taking it. And there are some kitty dolls. The big one. What's going on? What's the matter? What? Is Grace home again? I think she is remembering the past. Why did you tell nothing on the phone, but just ask me to come? Oh yeah, I remember this scene. This is an awful scene. Granny. So that isn't the mother, it's the grandmother. I think in my movie review I said that she was pregnant, but she had a kid. But I didn't notice the kid at all. You just heard an infant crying in the apartment when the two men came to get the money she owed Brother Hook. So this is the scene where she tells the grandmother that she's pregnant and her dreams of the future. I'm pregnant, yeah. In my review, I thought that she lost the baby when they beat her up, but that wasn't true. It's not easy to review many of these Hong Kong movies because the pace is so fast. So I didn't notice the crying infant. But the grandmother is concerned because of money and her boyfriend. He's a gambler, but Grace tells the grandmother that he'll support the family. I hope he can keep his promise. Don't worry, no smoking. This is bad to the baby. Never smoke again. How many months? 3 months. The movie is trying to show us a more human side of Grace, and it fails. It feels so fake, and the music is so emotional. Wow. This isn't the worst movie, but come on, it should have never been made. And now the grandmother has given Grace some soup, some cheesy dialogue. They're talking about the baby and all that, and she's gonna take care of the baby. That's okay, I'll take care of your kid. When you have recovered, take him back. Bong is now in jail. You won't have time to take care of the baby. Wait a moment. So suddenly the baby has been born? Oh my god, this movie. Oh, it's so bad. The worst storytelling. So I thought the baby we heard was a baby that the grandmother was taking care of for a neighbor or something. Oh no, Brother Hook came home and Grace tried to run out of his room, but they caught her. Freeze, Brother Hung is angry again. He's gonna find out that she smoked some crack. Damn it, how dare you steal? You know that Brother Hook doesn't like people stealing. She never learns. Fix her. No, we are friends, aren't we? Check what's missing. And now they beat up Grace again. You love stealing, don't you? And he smashes, crushes something that looks like crack. I don't know what the crack is made of. I don't know anything about the drugs, to be honest. She wants it, so I'll let her enjoy enough. And he puts it in a small bag. And the wife is worried, but he tells her that don't worry, she will not die of it. And he puts it in the box again. And Brother Hung shouts out, "Stop, let's go to the karaoke." So now Grace is going to smoke some dangerous crack. That's not crack. And now Brother Hung and his friends are at a club, drinking and laughing and having fun, and there is Grace again. She finds the fake crack and she's going to fire it up. Yeah, there is the straw and the lighter. And Brother Hong is in a good mood. Oh my, the young girl just opened up the beer bottle with her teeth. And Brother Hung and his friends have returned to the apartment. Something happened. Oh no, Grace is lying on the floor. Grace is out. What is it? Go to sleep, but they just leave her. They just smile. Jo is pouring alcohol on her body, and they are laughing. The next day, she's still lying on the floor. I think she's dead. That fake crack drug killed her. And there is the wife. She speaks to Grace. Wake up. Wake up. Are you all right? No, she isn't. Freezing. And the wife is really concerned, and she tells Grace, don't threaten me. Hubby. Back to the interrogation room, and there is Brother Hook. She died. We didn't intend to kill her. My wife has nothing to do with this. So Brother Hook is trying to defend his wife and tells the cop that the wife didn't had anything to do with it. And there is the gang. What the F? What are we going to do? She died. Keep quiet. You shouldn't have beaten her like that. Now they are arguing. They are arguing about what could have made her die. But we all know what killed her, and that was Brother Hook's fake crack. Put her inside the refrigerator. Brother Hook has a plan. He's the man with the plan. And Brother Hook and his two goons are playing cards and drinking. Give me a bottle of beer, and there is Grace in the refrigerator. It stinks. Oh, so the cool guy with the sunglasses eats an apple and he just, oh my, it stinks. Yeah, it's a dead body inside the refrigerator. Stupid idiot. Brother Hook can't sleep. He's lighting up a cigarette. And his wife comforts him. If we don't handle her body, we be in deep fish. And Brother Hook has bought something. I guess it's some tools to get rid of the body. And he drags Grace to the bathroom, puts her in the bathtub and starts working on her. Yeah, so what they did next to the body is pretty sick and disgusting. It tells us what kind of humans they were. And now they are chopping her up. I hate to see her body. I think this is the best sequence of the whole movie, the last 12, 14 minutes, because now we see what kind of people they were, what they did to Grace. It's like a wake up call that the movie just, hey, this was a real human. And it's interesting because she's dead now, so she can't talk. And I think that's the best thing about the character, to be honest. She can't talk anymore. And then it feels like you are watching a real human, not a character that sounds like a man and has a disgusting attitude. It's a pretty long scene, this one, when they chop her up. And they threw some of, I don't think it was her body parts, but something in the trash. And here comes the sick part where they cook her hands and smaller parts of her body that they chopped up and just make a stew out of it. So I'm not sure if they chopped up and cooked the hands, head, and feet so that the police couldn't identify her if they found the garbage bags with the body parts in it. I guess it was the torso. Grace's head is in the refrigerator. And Brother Hook is still cooking. And there is the pot. He puts the pot on the table, and there is the remains of Grace's flesh, and they put in the head in the pot. And the wife wants to move. I understand that. Sick people. The soup smells good. Do you want to eat some? And there is the skull. There is the garbage. Okay, so they have 2 bags with the remaining parts of Grace's body, and Brother Hook wants them to throw it. The garbage truck is arriving. Joe, come and pack up. There is Joe. How is it? Many cops are downstairs. Boss, there are cops downstairs. Oh no. Hubby, what should we do? Someone is ringing the doorbell. Hide the 2 bags up. I'll go and check it out. Hurry up. Brother Hook is taking charge. What's the matter? Police, a raping case. An assault case has happened downstairs. I have a few questions for you. Have you seen any strangers recently? No. Okay, so they are not looking for Grace. How many people are living here? My wife and me live here. Just your wife and you. Do you know the lady named Chan who lives in room B downstairs? No. It's just a routine questioning, thank you. And the cop leaves. They were not looking for Grace. Hubby, how is it? It's all right, but the police will not leave that soon. Let's wait and see. And there is the kitty doll and the skull goes into the head of the kitty doll. Brother Hook is trying to hide the skull in the microwave and a box, and then he finds the kitty doll. But now the guy with the sunglasses is having a breakdown. He's seeing Grace. His girlfriend was talking to him, and suddenly Grace was there. Blood was pouring down her face. He's losing it. The pressure has gotten to him. Go hide up. You are clear now. Everyone is involved in this case. I'll kill the one who dares to betray us. Don't mess around with Brother Hook. Brother Hook sets them straight. Oh, and now we are back to the cops, and they are going to arrest the other perpetrators. Yeah, there is Joe. Someone is ringing the doorbell. I guess it's the cops. Yep. What's the matter? Police, is young Joe Fay home? No. When will he come back? He hasn't come back for ages. And she closes the door. What crime did you commit, B? Nothing. If not, how come the police came for you? Just shut up, okay? What police? B, you always bring problems home. So that's the father, and he's angry at Joe. What happened? Tell me now. If you don't like me, I better leave. What did you say? Don't worry, I won't drag you down. B, how can you talk to your father like this? Joe, you're a bad man. And Joe walks out of the apartment. He walks down the stairs. I guess the police is waiting for him. Yes, there they are. They are arresting Joe. Joe is finished. And there we have the young woman, and there's a woman there talking to her. What can I help you? You must learn how to tell what's upsetting you. Otherwise, you'll suffer. Understand? Think over it. I don't understand who that woman is. I can't remember her at all. And now the young woman opens up. You know, Grace appears in my dream every night. She asks me to return her head. She won't let me go, you know that. I am so afraid. It's good to tell. It be fine, trust me. Well, it's over. Don't be afraid. Is that a cop? If you didn't intend to harm her, she will forgive you. Think in this way. Now the police has charged those B with murder. You are actually doing something for Grace. It's over. Is that a lawyer? The three accused are suspected to murder a Chinese girl, Grace Lee, on April 16, 1999. They are charged with manslaughter, illegal imprisonment, and interruption of lawful bury of dead body. 3 of them are sent for life imprisonment. And here comes some text on the screen. All events, characters, and incidents portrayed in this photoplay are fictional. Any similarity to any persons living or dead or to any actual event is coincidental and unintentional. Yeah, you don't say. Grace was a horrible character. So I'm going to do a short review as usual. As I said in the start of this commentary, I have reviewed the movie on my channel, so check that out. I gave the movie a 3 the first time I watched it. This was my second time, and I'm still giving it a 3. It isn't as bad as 2 of the Junko Furuta movies. This case and the Junko Furuta case, they have so much in common, but Human Pork Chop has at least much better actors than the movies they made about Junko Furuta. The problem with this movie is just that the character, the victim, is a despicable character that it's impossible to feel sorry for. It's a movie that isn't interested in telling anything, just like the movies they made about Junko Furuta. It's a movie made to earn some easy money, to show some nasty scenes, especially with the feces. The movie is best when the protagonist Grace dies, because then the actor can't speak. She can't show her ugly side. The only thing we see in this movie is her ugly side. It's laughable when the movie tries to portray her as a real human in the emotional scene with her grandmother, when she tells the grandmother that she's pregnant, and after she has given birth to the baby, it doesn't work at all. It feels so fake. It doesn't fit in. But the last 15 minutes are pretty solid when she dies, because then we see the really ugly side of the people who killed her, who was responsible for her death. That is pretty good. It isn't a movie that should have been made, because movies like this isn't, in my opinion, supposed to focus so much on what the perpetrators did to the victim. It should focus on the victim and who she was, and try to portray her as humanly possible. I'm so sick and tired of watching so immature movies. So even if the person who died in reality wasn't the best person, it's best and wise to portray her from her best side, because no one deserves to die like she did. So that was all. I'm giving the movie a 3 out of 10. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Sleep well and dream about me.